Someday.
Yep. What's up, Carnival Spirits? It's TJ, and I'm back on YouTube today with a panel of ninjas in action. From right to left, we've got Shaunzy, we've got CPN, we've got BigIrishJuggalo, we've got MrMackanHoes, and we've got DonChaos. And we might have some more motherfuckers. But as of right now, we are your Juggalo Jedi Council with one Sith in the mix. That's you, CPN. And it is Saturday afternoon, so we are live on my channel like we are every Saturday afternoon. All right, enough with the formalities. How's everybody doing today?
My hemorrhoids are flaring up, but other than that, I'm cool.
You were breaking up. All I heard was Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! No, I said my hemorrhoids are acting up, but other than that, I'm good.
I'm just kidding. I heard you loud and clear.
Oh, fuck off.
I caught Shaunzy in my closet with a camera again, but I'm doing all right.
I will. I said this to a couple coworkers today, and they got a laugh. But did you guys hear about Billy Joel?
No.
You know, Billy Joel, the singer from the 80s. I was just wondering if you heard about him.
Yeah, I know him.
About him going on tour again?
No, I guess my delivery is whack this time around. I was like, oh, did you hear about Billy Joel? And people were like, what, did he die? And I'm like, no, I'm just asking if you heard about him. That singer from the 80s. All right, that was a bad joke.
You're a terrible person.
Good start, good start, good start.
Somebody knock on wood before he's the next one to go. Jesus.
2 out of 10 would not listen again.
But that song, We Didn't Start the Fire, it came on at work. And there was totally a line in there where he's like, heavy metal suicide. I was like, oh, shit. He's really covering the times back then. You know, motherfuckers were like listening to Ozzy Osbourne records and Judas Priest and killing themselves. That was like a thing back then.
Yeah.
Yep. It wasn't necessarily a thing. It was more like a guy who was an Ozzy fan killed himself, and they blamed an Ozzy song.
I know, but it was a thing that was in our consciousness, and Billy Joel put it into, you know, that's what I mean by it was a thing. Now, what is a thing right now, again, in our consciousness, in the group think of us, people on this planet, is this fucking clown hysteria. We're going to start off with this topic because good fucking God, what the hell is going on? I'm hoping that you guys can help me cover this topic because I really haven't looked into it too much, except I can't go a day without seeing a new report in my feed, and it's getting out of hand. So will someone please give me the scoop?
I don't really know. Am I choppy, first of all, before I start with this?
No, you're fine. You're good.
Okay. You're fine, man. Go ahead.
All right, okay, I got it. Did you hear about the 12-year-old kid down in Florida getting hit with a felony charge, facing 15 years in prison?
Yep, for trolling. For fucking trolling.
Yep.
Wait. Just spell it out, though. What did he do? Like,
he made, like, some kind of social media account or something, like, with a... I think it was like Pennywise or like some kind of clown.
So he just made an account, a dummy account, and portrayed himself as a clown, and then what? Like,
he put on some message board or something that he's the scary clown and he's coming for the kids.
Yeah.
Like that.
And, they're slapping him with a second-degree felony, and he's being tried as an adult, and he's facing 15 years. Because apparently in Florida, even if you make a threat of violence, you can be charged with a second-degree felony.
What do you guys know exactly what it was he was saying? Like, was he saying some fucked up shit? Like, I'm gonna eat your
like he was saying, I'm gonna go kill these kids at a school or something like that. 12-year-old kid is doing 12-year-old dumb shit on the internet. I mean,
Right.
You guys are
nothing
talking
ever.
about
What's that?
they the guy tube. They used his picture with a gun from a video, and they
Okay.
posted
The
it saying
12
that they were going to be at the school shooting and stuff. And it wasn't even them that there was a picture of or anything.
Huh. I don't know, man. They're like outlawing or banning clown masks for this Halloween and shit like that, from what I hear.
Which
Yeah,
No, they're not.
Crazy Eye, right? A ninja with a pencil. He popped up out of nowhere. You know, he's from Canada, and he did a little commentary, and he was speculating on like the government-controlled media trying to, you know, fuck with our minds and stuff, which I think is a little far-fetched. If anything, I think it's the other way around. I think the government-controlled media is trying to distract us from other bullshit by making us focus on clowns when, you know, honestly, is this not just one of those situations? The fuck? Oh my god!
Oh, God.
We're all gonna die!
basically what the message of the 12-year-old says, it's you know, it's a clown profile or whatever, and it was sent to the school message board or something, and it said, hello, I'm gonna kill all the kids at your school, your worst day will be your last,
Yeah.
whatever.
So there was a clown sighting like what, months ago, and it turned out to be like guerrilla marketing for some movie. Do you guys remember that one?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that has now spurred, I'm not saying everything's related, but I'm just saying everything's related, right? How many of these fucking incidences are just copycats of previous incidences? You know what I mean?
Exactly what they are. The internet gets a hold of it, and people go, hey, I'm going to do that. That'd be funny.
Exactly.
And it's funny because these people dressed like creepy clowns, they're actually not doing anything. They're literally just walking around parks or just standing like on corners holding balloons looking scary.
Yeah, like creepily and shit.
And not doing anything. Like, they're not doing anything. They're literally just standing there and being creepy.
And that's
Wait a minute, are you talking about this clown epidemic, or are you talking
Yeah.
about this juggalo thing? Because
No,
juggalos stand around all the time not doing anything. And apparently we're gay.
Juggalos do shit sometimes, though. Sometimes juggalos do shit. I'm talking about the specific incident with these clowns. They're not doing anything. They're literally just being there creepy, and people are scared as fuck, which I find hilarious. But the other thing is, and I don't know if anyone's thought of this yet, so Florida is the state that's freaking out the most about this clown epidemic, and they're fucking doing the whole, you know, they're going to charge a 12-year-old with a fucking felony, which it's Florida. Florida's a fucked up place. There's a bunch of fucked up things that have happened out of Florida legally. But nonetheless, so you have that going on, and basically Florida's the state that's like terrified, right? Where's Juggalo Day happening in a few months?
Dude, I was just thinking about that today. I was like, maybe it's not a good idea to have it in Florida. Like, maybe they should change that.
You know what? That's a really good idea. I think they should have it in Worcester, Massachusetts. Come on up here to the East Coast. Let's not cause any more problems that need to, you know.
Well, see, we can get. I can get 2 votes and say they should just have it in Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, there was actually a news story. There was a ICP concert because they're on tour right now, an ICP concert happening, and there was news coverage there, and they were talking to all the juggalos and stuff because of this clown hysteria and all that. And they were basically like, if you see a bunch of clowns, don't freak out. Insane clown posse's in town. That's what it's for.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna say.
that's awesome. I actually got a text message from my mother a couple of days ago, being a concerned mom text. She's like, look,
My mom's
I
doing it
know Halloween's coming up, and
Yeah.
you and your clown character. She's talking about my juggaloism. And she's like, just be careful. There's a lot of things in the news, and police are on the lookout for clowns. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, like, it really is like, so it's fucking infuriating how people draw associations that aren't there. Juggalos don't walk around with big floppy shoes and red noses and hold balloons. They're usually dressed like a normal, typical, scrubby teenager, not actually like painted up like a fucking clown that would be going to your kid's birthday party to make animal balloons. You know what I mean? That is not what Juggalos do.
And that's something I just found out recently. Apparently this whole clown sighting thing, it's nothing new. Apparently something like this was going on in the 70s and 80s, and apparently even when the original It came out, a lot of people were doing this.
I heard something like that too.
What also has been happening too is people who actually work as professional clowns for parties and shit, they've had to like call their local law enforcement and say, hey, this is, with sending them pictures and shit saying, I'm on my way to a birthday party. This is my job.
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You got to like check in with the local authorities just to make sure you don't get marked on your way to your gig.
Right. You know who we need an interview with? The guy from Shockumentary. Kids, this is not what clowns are about. They are not clowns.
Insane.
They're insane.
Insane Satan posse.
They're trying to ban the remake of It.
Yeah, Fat Chance, motherfucker. Fat Chance.
Yeah.
I will riot. If it is banned, I will riot.
Well, and apparently, like David Manning said, apparently clowns are the new phase. We had vampires, now we have zombies, now we have killer clowns.
Well, it is. Look at American Horror Story. They're cashing in on the clown.
And that Rob Zombie movie, what is it, 30, 31?
31,
yeah. And what year does the clown thing become an epidemic? The year of Gathering 17. All I'm saying is not coincidence. That's all I'm saying.
I think Big Irish had something to say before CPN so rudely cut him off like a dick.
Fuck you, Shaunzy. All right, go ahead, Big Irish.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah. He's waiting.
Well, I want to start again, and then
Okay.
All right. So, called mass hysteria.
Shaunzy, I don't appreciate you accusing me of fucking interrupting Big Irish. All right, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm done. Okay, go ahead, Big Irish.
That's good. Good.
Oh, you hurt his feelings. He has big feelings. You hurt him.
Sorry,
all right. So, from a psychological standpoint, it's all this is just mass hysteria, and it's not the type of how the Salem witch hunts and things. It was all about people being told something, so then more people believed it, more people believed it, more people believed it. This is just an example of that. It's just done differently, I guess. Maybe that's not the right word for it, but all it is just mass hysteria. So, you've got 15 people saying, well, this with the clowns and that with the clowns, and then you've got 50 people going, oh, well, listen to what these 15 people said. And then you've got, 100 people listening to those 50 people, and it just keeps spreading and spreading and spreading. So what they did is they found something that there are a lot of people that have a genuine fear of clowns. So people are it's just another form of, harmless trolling that people have taken just to a whole new level. And it's not even the people that are trolling. It's the idiots that are talking about how, the media's just hyped it up like this huge thing. And it's just people dressing up like clowns and being silly.
Yeah. I saw something.
It's a perfect example of mass hysteria.
Mm-hmm. I saw something from I don't know if you'll probably have Emery King, like him, hate him, whatever, but he did a video on it, and he said we don't have a clown problem. We have a people blowing shit out of proportion problem.
Absolutely.
Because you do something on the internet like this, and what's the main point of it? To go viral. And what happened? It went viral. So now it's just people blowing shit out of proportion. He made a joke saying more people have been killed by people without hands than people have been killed by clowns.
So who is this guy who said this? I don't know his name.
He's a YouTuber. He actually lives in Nicholasville here in Kentucky. He's from Louisville, but He's a pretty popular YouTuber. He's like over 200,000 subs and shit like that. So he made a video.
I just didn't know who. I didn't know if he was like a fucking wrestler or if, you know, I don't know.
It is a wrestler's name. We'll give him that. Emery King. That is a pretty boss ass name.
So we all know that J-Web posted on ICP's Facebook an official statement because obviously there's been some reporters that have been hitting up Psychopathic trying to connect dots and get some quotables, you know, and Violent J had to shoot that down. But I don't know if I don't know if you guys here in the Hangout or you guys watching us online know that Violent J actually wrote his own editorial on Time.com, Time Magazine.
Yep.
So I was just going to take a second and do a little screen share and show you guys this because I thought it was pretty cool. Shaunzy's the one that brought my attention.
Wait. Violent J sold out to mainstream media? Oh, my God.
Holy shit, I'm fucking triggered and pissed. Oh, my God, corporate.
I mean, I thought it was awesome because I never thought I'd see the day Violent J write an article for Time.
Amen.
Going to be people out there. Never thought I'd be like, Violent J's writing an article for Time Magazine. Is he going to be on the cover for Man of the Year next? I don't know.
Hopefully.
Shaunzy,
that'd be
Shaunzy, is that your girlfriend and the thumbnail for your...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I saw a female face pop up, and I'm like, wait, is that Jinx? When did you go blonde? What?
I'm giving CPN something to look at, I guess.
Aaron, that's right.
All right, we're gonna do this screen share here. It's a short article. It's not long, but it's a good read.
What if this is? I was watching the Drunken Peasants. They said, what if this is just the Dark Carnival finally happening?
Right? Yeah.
I know. I was gonna make
like
a joke of doing that.
The Dark Carnival is coming. They've warned us.
They warned us.
Dog.
I mean, they're about 14 years late, but it's happening.
It's the year of the 17th gathering. It all makes sense. No, because next year is 2017, and this is just the beginning of this fucking shenanigan apocalypse.
Well, what I've said before is when it comes to the original 6 Joker cards, and then the second deck. I hate calling it that, but the whole second deck. If you notice the whole second deck, all the Joker cards or whatever are real world life events, whereas in the original 6 were all after death things.
Yes, I do.
Saw or experienced after you died, and this new one is either something that kills you or something it's basically something that happens in your life, either that leads to your end or leads to your new beginning or whatever.
True that. So I'm going to read this article right quick. It's by Violent J on Time.com. Insane Clown Posse. Who are the real killer clowns terrorizing America? And it says Violent J is one half of the multi-platinum hip-hop duo Insane Clown Posse. Hint, you probably aren't calling them clowns. I don't understand. After 20... I didn't realize that Jay wrote this when I first read it. I was like, this is written way too well.
Yeah, that's what I said. Somebody probably would do it with a fine-tooth comb.
He had some smart person summarize what he's saying and then put it into good words. Right.
So this is Violent J via Ghostwriter J Webb or someone else at fucking the Hatchet. After 25 years of unquestionably being the world's most hated band, ICP has just about seen it all. We've had an album censored and then yanked from stores by Disney, been completely slaughtered by music critics despite selling over 12 million albums, and for the first time in music history, had our entire fan base, the Juggalos, official labeled a hybrid gang by the FBI, which to this day continues to have thousands of horror rap loving fans added to a punishing gang database simply for supporting our logos in public. whether it's a tattoo, t-shirt, or even something as simple as a car window sticker.
There it is.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was wondering where that was coming from. All right, so when Time asked us for our opinion on this wave of so-called killer clown sightings that seem to be popping up all over America, we were intrigued. Rolling Stone called the rash of reports a hoax in a recent article that also pointed out that way back in 1981, when me and my partner in rhyme and best friend Shaggy Two Dope were in grade school, there were reports of so-called, quote, phantom clowns, unquote, supposedly driving around in vans, harassing kids, and in some reports, wielding weapons like machetes. Now, despite many reports, police could not confirm one incident of this wave of sightings, and not a single phantom clown was ever arrested because we didn't have Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat.
Right.
All right, cut to 2016. Everyone once again is seeing so-called killer clowns everywhere, popping out of bushes, threatening people on social media, and assorted other public pranks. Cops have actually arrested a few people this time around, though because there's a lot of copycats out there and mass hysteria has a way of making people do stupid sex. It just says S. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be. Thank you. CPN smile. All right. So, as ICP has discovered over the last decade, there's a whole army of scary, terrifying, and dangerous clowns out there in this country trying to suppress the rights of thousands of people to exercise the most basic part of the Declaration of Independence. Go Jay. Look at him right. Which evokes the freedom of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The only difference is these clowns don't wear grease paint. These clowns threaten the very fabric on which our nation was supposedly founded upon. And for some fucking crazy-ass reason, they're getting away with it. From Keystone Cop clowns shooting unarmed citizens to racist clowns burning down Islamic centers or clowns in the NSA spying on us through our cell phones and laptops, America has turned into something far more terrifying than Insane Clown Posse's Dark Carnival. Even a scrub like me who dropped out of high school in the 9th grade can see what's going on. Today's reality is scarier than anything you'll ever hear on one of our albums. If you want to see the ultimate example of these killer clowns in action, consider what happened to our hardworking, mostly blue-collar fans, the Juggalos. In 2011, the FBI named Juggalos in its National Gang Threat Assessment. Ever since, they have been targeted, profiled, blatantly discriminated on by law enforcement agencies across America. Over the last 4 years, we've been working with our legal team and the ACLU of Michigan to prove the U.S. Department of Justice that this completely ridiculous gang label slapped on Juggalos is literally destroying lives. Fact. People simply walking their dogs while wearing an ICP shirt have been stopped, searched, and added to the local gang member database when no crime has been committed. This has happened hundreds and hundreds of times across the U.S. The stories just get worse from there. Recently, there was a probation officer who was let go for being identified as a Juggalo, and her employer had no problem writing it as the reason for her severance in her termination paperwork. Others have... Yep, they've lost their jobs, custody of their kids, and been subject to illegal search and seizures. This is almost over. Which is why, on September 16th, 2017, at the National Mall in D.C., the Juggalo family and our allies and other civil action groups will march on the nation's capital, as well as host a 2-day free concert to send our message directly to the U.S. Department of Justice. The discrimination against Juggalos must be seen for the unconstitutional travesty it is. So if you don't like ICP's profanity-filled raps, or that we throw soda everywhere at our shows, or you don't get why anyone would ever want to attend our gathering of the Juggalos Festival, just know, despite these sensationalized reports about killer clowns wreaking mischief across the nation, there are real clowns out there killing ours and your very rights as an American citizen. Now that's truly scary and nothing to clown around about. I see what you did there, Jay. Look, whether he got help writing that or not, that was a damn good article, and I'm very happy that Time.com posted it. I'm just saying. And that was the first time I actually read it all the way through. Shaunzy shared it with me yesterday, and I was like, ooh, I'm saving this for the live stream. So there you go. We just read it together.
That article was extremely sexual.
Well, we didn't have DC Fago guy reading it in his low voice, in his new microphone.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, shit, guys. There's a million links to articles of all these different things going on about clowns. There's apparently there's going to be a clown march on Washington too, with the whole clowns. That's some fucking bullshit. I mean, seriously, is there really a group of clowns out there that are like, oh yeah, we need to march on Washington for our rights? Like, who the fuck are you kidding?
Hey, you know where that actually is? Tucson.
Yeah, there's one in Tucson. October 15th.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Just saying. With that said, you know, yeah.
So when is this happening, Raya? When you going?
October 15th. And I don't know if you all know this, but Koopsta passed away.
He's been dead, bruh.
Oh. Well, okay.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw him at the gathering with Killjoy Club.
Wasn't he the small person and like the car
that
being
was posted. Somebody just shared it off. Okay, it was Koopsta back. I forget. Okay, I forget who in 3-6 Mafia died and who lived. So I thought he died. I thought he died recently because someone just posted it.
No, but he was at the gathering. They had him propped up like Bernie, you know. Like he was up there. That's why they were so live as fuck, because like they had Koopsta up there with the fucking marionette hands. Like,
he passed away a year ago today. That's why they're sharing it. Okay, I gotcha.
They have him up there like those crazy India burials where they like make them stiff so their arms are out so like people can hug them and stuff.
That is fucking weird. I've seen that.
Like the ones with them sitting on like motorcycles and shit.
No, man. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, I am not planning on dressing up as a clown this year for Halloween. I mean, when I go to Rock and Shock and Fright Fest, my dude and I are going to paint up as Zodiac Imprint. We're going to do the yin yang face paint like Blaze and ROC. I hope that people have the good sense to not, you know, pull a gat on us thinking that we're going to, I don't know, honk our noses and like get a flower to squirt water on them to endanger, you know?
They all float down here.
They all float down here. They
Even
all
Stephen King, you know what? Even Stephen King.
Yeah, Georgie. Anyway.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, I saw a meme. I think Miss Jinx shared it. It was like, just for the record, I love Tim Curry even before he's dead. Because apparently if somebody passes away and you try to show your love for that person, you get accused of just being like a fucking grave dick rider, you know?
Right.
Oh, can you imagine?
People like that, though, people who talk shit, they can suck a fucking dick. They're like, oh, well, I didn't see you fucking loving them before that. Yeah, because there's a bunch of fucking celebrities and artists out there I really fucking like. I'm not going to post about them all the goddamn time.
Wait, you mean like people in CarnivalSpirits who were doing that shit for a little while after Prince died and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there were a couple of people that did that.
Right. But, like, when Robin Williams died, like, I made a video about that. I usually don't make videos about dead celebrities, but I had to make a video about that. And anyone who's followed me for a long time knows that, like, I fucking adore the movie Hook. And so I was like, oh, my God. Like, when Robin Williams died, I was like, holy shit. Peter Pan is dead. Because to me, Robin Williams is always going to be Peter Pan because of Hook. I grew up on Hook. Hook's one of my favorite ever. And so, and I mean, and there's, you know, Aladdin, you know, one of my top, I would say one of my top 5 fucking Disney animated flicks. Mrs. Doubtfire, fucking classic.
Yeah.
So it's like, Robin Williams was awesome. So when they were posting he died, I was like, okay, this is a troll. Let's go to the Google it. Son of a bitch.
Because he affected a lot of our childhood. He even played Popeye.
Yeah, exactly. Robin
I
Williams.
know.
Like
As a kid, I had the movie Popeye on VHS, and my dad, he told me that was his favorite, you know, movie. Basically, I don't know, because I guess he grew up on the Popeye comics, and then to see a real life movie rendition of it was just the shit for him, you know.
It's
Oh
awesome.
shit!
I
Crazy
grew up on the cartoon. I grew up on the cartoon.
Good morning,
Popeye.
Vietnam.
CPN and Shaunzy, you two better start watching the screen and stop talking over each other.
No, fuck Shaunzy. Hey, baby, come here. I'm telling Shaunzy he doesn't treat his girl right, and me and you will take care of her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll show you. She's a little blonde cutie. Yeah, see? I told you
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm going to hang myself with my headphones now.
Well, you know what? The faster the better.
Uh,
All right, it's a little too soon after the Robin Williams talk, guys. Come on.
Right. But nonetheless, that's what I was saying. So, Robin Williams, he's amazing. So, of course, people aren't going to post about him every fucking day prior to him dying.
Especially since for the past decade, his movies haven't done shit for ratings, and you know, unfortunately, he wasn't really in that zone anymore. I mean, there's got to be a reason why he was depressed, and I'm not saying he needed to be on top of the world Hollywood style, but I actually did watch some of his last movies, and I never saw the series. He did like a TV show too that only had 1 season. I never saw that.
I think he was in rehab.
I'm going to tell you what. One of the best movies you will ever watch is The Angriest Man in Brooklyn.
That's what I'm talking about. That was one of his last movies.
And it was incredible.
When
It was all right.
when Egon died, the guy who plays Egon, I forget his name,
Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis.
Yeah, Harold Ramis. When he died, like I remember that night, me and my girl were like, "Okay, it's time to watch some Ghostbusters." You know what I mean? Like, fucking.
Oh, but you weren't trying to watch Ghostbusters before he died, man.
Right. I only saw that movie 10,000 times. I should have saw it 10,500 times. Then I'd have the right.
Remember that movie with Robin Williams where he's pretending to be straight, but he's a gay couple guy?
Birdcage.
Here's what
The Birdcage.
That movie's hilarious.
Madonna.
So, everybody's talking about how...
Damn, you went silent.
Shut the fuck up.
You went silent. I'm sorry.
No, you're just lagging a little there, so we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I was telling you went silent, Big Irish. You don't have to scream at me. All right?
As I was saying. Are we good?
Yep.
As I was saying, yeah, like Ryan was saying, you know, nobody's saying, well, or everybody's saying, well, you weren't talking about Robin Williams before he died, and blah 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 blah. You know who else we weren't talking about before they died? Fucking Harambe. And now you got Shaunzy and Dave Mania and several other people. That's all they can fucking talk about. Where were you before Harambe got shot? Why weren't you talking about Harambe before he died?
That's a good point. In fact, I think that's the only positive thing about this clown hysteria. It's taken away some of the steam from this Harambe hysteria that's been going on.
Amen.
Never.
I saw a pretty funny meme that had Harambe They had like a picture of him and said there wasn't all this crazy clown stuff going down when Harambe was alive.
That's right. That's right. No, my favorite meme with the clown hysteria was wait a minute. Clowns are terrorizing the streets. Billionaire villain running for president. Batman, we need you.
That's a good one. All right, guys. What do you say we hop on the next topic here?
Next topic.
I'm good with that.
Next topic. Well, the first thing I've got on my list here is Juggalo Weekend in Florida with Dark Lotus performing Tales from the Lotus Pod, and the roster. So I'm just going to show us the flyer real quick. This doesn't have to be a huge.
They're bringing Mars back?
Oh, I hope so.
ABK is there, so do we know if ABK is going to be doing his Lotus stuff as well, or is he just getting the solo set?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
It ends that.
Until eternity. Really?
Yeah, but they do that version of the song even without him, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I scream "Say What You Will" of me every time I hear that song live. That should be a new chant at Juggalo shows. Let's see if we can't get that chant happening at every ICP show. You know, until eternity. I don't know. Somehow we got to make that happen. You know,
no, say what you will of me.
I got that wrong. That was a Freudian slip. My beat.
My question on that Juggalo Day flyer is, where's Young Wicked?
He's doing his.
He's fucking Jump Steady's daughter.
I don't know.
That's where he is.
No, but all seriousness, I think he has his own mini tour going on. He
had to do something after he got kicked off this fucking show.
Uh-huh.
I will fall in love.
So for Juggalo Weekend, I gotta tell you, more and more, this is looking like something that I actually want to go to. On day one, you got Twisted, Shaggy Two Dope on the solo set, Blaze, ABK, Lex the Hexmaster, Young Light. I don't know who that is. It says Young Lit.
Maybe it's that's who they're signing to Magic Ninja. More artists.
Sort of psychopathic.
I thought it was a typo because isn't there a Young White or
Little White?
Little White. Little Young. I don't know. Small Lights. Fuck.
I almost beat Little White's ass once.
Yeah, I heard about that. I chill with Little White. I drank beer with Little White.
Can you share that story, or is that never mind? You had to be there.
No, it was at a Twisted show, and it's when I was still dating Beth, and she was just talking to him because he was down in the crowd by the bar and shit, and he was all being respectful, and he's asking her if she had a man, and she pointed me out, and I walked over there, and so I was like, she thought it was cool that she was sitting there talking to him and everything, so they were chit chatting, and then he starts trying to put his hands on her and everything. I'm like, dude, come on, man. That's my girl. Be cool. And he's like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. And, so I went and sat on a bar stool and was just, freaking having a drink and listening to everybody talk. And all of a sudden he reaches out to touch her face. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
What the fuck?
Well,
by the time I got up and started to walk over there, both of his handlers came and grabbed him and was like, right, it's time to go. It's time to go.
So just to be clear, you're not talking about Young Lit. You're talking about Little White.
I'm talking about Little White.
Okay.
But one of the handlers was like, thank you for not hitting him, because I really didn't want to try and buck up against you.
You know what? I think I actually remember that story now. Yeah, I've heard this before.
It was hilarious.
Hey, this big guy's about to stomp you out. I think it's time to go.
I think me and Shaunzy are going to be in the same situation.
What? You mean Shaunzy's handlers are going to have to come and grab him, or someone going to have to come and handle you? I don't.
I think someone's gonna have to come and grab me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you wish. Keep wishing there. All right, so day two of Juggalo Weekend. We've got Dark Lotus, we got Boondocks, we got Big Hoodoo, we got Gmo Ski, we got the ROC, we got Blase Rose, and we got Suicide. I'm fucking stoked to see Suicide on this flyer. I actually really want to get an interview with him soon on Carnival Spirits. He's one of my favorite underground rappers, and this is dope. I like how they have included a couple of non-label members to the Juggalo Weekend roster, and I actually love the fact that it's in Janus Landing, in St. Petersburg. I kind of want to go to this fucking thing. I don't know. I think 2017 is the year that I become homeless because of all the Juggalo shits I'm going to do.
No, wait. So, question. There's no ICP set?
Yeah, it looks like it's just a Shaggy 2 Dope set. Maybe Violent J won't be there. No, I don't know. It's weird, but
maybe there's a surprise ICP set.
Well, DC
maybe he's trying to calm Sugar Slam down.
Maybe DC put out the idea. Maybe Fuck the Fuck Off Motherfucker is going to be hopefully out by that time.
Well, if it isn't, I think it might be safe to say that him doing a solo show is a prelude to the Fuck the Fuck Off Motherfucker album and tour that he said he was going to be doing. So, yeah, it makes sense that Shaggy would be doing a solo set. Fuck yeah.
So what's Boondocks going to do? He said it's cool they're adding some non-label people to the roster. Boondocks isn't on either, so what's his deal? Do we know?
Is that true? Boondocks not on Psychopathic?
Here's the thing.
Boondocks isn't on Psy.
Here's the thing, though. He's got a lot of issues, like...
Yeah, he does.
And I think he's just unfortunately let a lot of that interfere with his musical career too. And I'm
not aware of his issues. I really don't know I don't know what's going on with Boondocks. Like, I don't follow him on Twitter. I don't know.
Well, he went to rehab for drug and alcohol addiction.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently he had a bad pill problem.
Well, I do remember hearing about that, but that was a while ago.
And I'm pretty sure he's admitted to being bipolar at one time. That now, of course, don't quote me on that, but if I recall correctly, a conversation I saw with him, he talked about how he was bipolar and shit, and the shit he had to deal with. And I'm that
a Juggalo rapper being bipolar, who would have ever fucking thought?
But it does explain a lot,
Absolutely,
that's easy to deal with.
Well, he describes it on Abaddon. I think he says, I'm a manic depressive. You can check my prescription mixed with paranoia. Something like that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Abaddon.
Well, it doesn't like you either.
Abaddon won, Album of the Year in that Australian underground radio show.
Yeah, because that counts.
Did it really?
I was just going to say, I was going to add to the end, Australia speaks for everybody.
For what it's worth.
The issue I have with Abaddon is the way it was promoted is this is the scariest fucking thing we've ever put out, blah, 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 blah. And then that intro is like, oh, yeah, I'm about to hear some dark fucking, oh, my God, it's on. And then, nope, done. That's it.
Hey,
we'll give you Black-Eyed Children. There you go.
Bloody Regrets with Hoodoo?
Okay, you got two songs. All right, but Bloody Regrets isn't even scary. They made it sound like this album was something that is the soundtrack to the scariest movie you've ever seen in your fucking life.
I'm confused. Are you talking about Boondocks?
Every album they put out.
Yeah, but are you talking about Boondocks or Big Hoodoo now? I can't tell.
Boondocks.
Okay, just checking.
And so I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Okay, this was supposed to be crazy, insane, and scary and all this other stuff, and you got one scary fucking song on the entire fucking album. And then you got your heartfelt songs. My favorite song on the fucking album is not even the scary one. It's that song Betrayal. That song's amazing, but it's not scary. at all, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you said this is going to be a scary fucking album. What the fuck is your issues? And to me, it's like, it's just fucking what's the word? Deceptive marketing.
Yeah. But
Well, remember when Violent J said he showed Lost to like 10 juggalos, and they said it was scarier than Hell's Pit?
Oh, you mean Hell's Pit that was supposed to be the most terrifying evil Juggalo record ever?
I know,
to be created?
we're going down a rabbit hole here.
But funny story about Lost, though. When I got it, I was listening to it the first time, and then I was doing a second listen through. And the second listen through, I was cleaning up this area, and I found this old box that one of my exes had left behind years and years ago. And I found her journal in it. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm reading it, and it's her journal, and it's this thing I remember she used to keep it hidden and locked up from me when we were together. And in the journal, she was going through all this shit she did behind my fucking back. And what just so happened to start playing was that song You Should Know. And I was reading this as that song was playing in the background, and I was like, okay, this is scary. What the fuck is going on right now?
And then he had a heartfelt cry. And then he
The
cried.
shit she was putting in there, I was like, wow. Like, I don't care if I'm done with her, but I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, glad I went to the clinic. Anyway, you know what I mean?
Oh, good shit. All right, guys, I'm going to jump on to the next flyer here. And this one is for the infamous annual Hallow Wicked in Detroit, October 31st, with ICP, Jelly Roll, Waka Flocka Flame, Kissing Candace, and DJ Who Kid.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
No,
yeah.
I think DJ Who Kid's awesome, dude. He's a fucking mixtape legend, dude.
Is he?
Yeah, he really is.
Fuck the haters. I think it's dope that Waka's there.
You know what's funny? DC Fago guy's not on here, but he's in the chat.
Yeah, well, that's because he's cross-dressed in Meg's 90s.
Right.
Don't-
There you go.
Don't put him on blast.
What are you talking about? He admitted it last week.
You should have seen him at the gathering. Came out, what's up, y'all? I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
What's up, DC Meg lady?
So, what is that? Oh, Hallow Wicked. And then you got Kissing Candace. I've never heard them. They played last year's gathering, right?
Yeah, well, Kissing Candace was on ICP's tour last year, and they were pretty good. They're a metal band.
Yeah, I've seen him at the gathering. I wasn't super impressed, but I thought it was pretty okay.
I'm not big on Jelly Roll either, myself. That's just me.
I had the opportunity to meet him before he blew up, as big as he is now.
Did
He's
he blow
pretty
up?
big now.
Did he? Is he?
He's bigger than he was when I met him. Like,
No, are you talking about like fat kid bigger? Like,
no, I'm talking about as in popularity.
No, actually, he's lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had.
He's still
He
a
was
big
actually
guy. Lost a
he
lot
was
of weight.
bigger physically, but not bigger popularity-wise when I met him. And he
No,
was doing stuff.
I know. I guess I'm just being a dick. I know that I've seen Jelly Roll, you know, his name around. I've seen him collabing with people. He's definitely climbing. He's making moves. But I don't listen to his music, so I really don't have an opinion on the guy's music right now.
You know, hopefully he
seen him-
reaches 8 milli status.
Oh, 8 milli, dude. Hashtag. But
Hashtag.
I think he has that, like,
see-
he's like a current generation of Kid Rock, because he can't tell whether he wants to do rap or fucking country.
No. He's more like Uncle Cracker because he's like Lil White's hype man.
Yeah, that would work.
All right.
Well, he is associated with Lil White in 3-6 Mafia.
Yep.
He was.
Yeah.
Honest to God, he was Little White's hype man.
Yep. I remember that.
Was he one of the guys that came in and had to grab him?
No, no.
All right. Well, this was a fun flyer. Hello, Wicked. So, if you guys didn't know, there is also a flyer for the after party, and the after party's got ABK Native World Showcase hosted by Rude Boy and DJ Carlito.
That's at the
I
shelter?
feel like maybe.
Yeah.
The 8 Mile spot?
Yeah, this guy's a rapper. His real name's Clarence.
Clarence was at home with both
Hey.
parents. And Clarence's parents have
Hopefully
like,
Rude Boy.
Anyway, go ahead.
A Rude Boy can make it. He's having what?
Yeah.
Like quadruple heart.
Triple bypass surgery.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about that. That's a good segue into that. But is there anything else about this
No.
this show?
How
that
come
we-
Young Wicked's not going to be there?
He's too busy falling in love.
But he doesn't want to fall in love.
Well, he did. Shit happened.
I think it's cool that they're actually giving Native World a push. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Definitely.
no doubt.
They got some good artists on the label.
Hey, are we going to talk about the whole Juggalo spoiled brat thing at all?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Let me just cover this Rude Boy thing since we brought him up first. I'm gonna pull up that post he made.
Well, what part of what I have to say has to do with Rude Boy.
Okay.
So
Rude Boy.
All right.
I think me and Rude Boy would get along because he likes to troll and be an asshole on the Juggalo show. I think I'd get along with that guy.
Dude, him putting Tech on blast was fucking hilarious, dude. I was dying.
I actually missed that episode completely. Can you just fill me in on what he said?
They were talking about him, Tech getting his new mask and stop wearing face paint, and he was just going off on him. He was like, "Oh, cool, we're gonna get the same mask, with like 12 different colors." And
Yeah. And Jump Steady had to be like, hold on. He still plays the Gathering. Let's
Right.
kind of tread lightly here.
Tech's still our homie. Let's not
Yeah.
shit on him too hard.
I love it. Everybody always goes off on the Juggalo show, and Jump Steady's always like, dial it back. Like,
Oh, dude, that was like the last one with J-Web on there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when they were talking about Jump Steady's daughter dating Young Wicked, and he's like, the only beef I had was that he didn't come to me first and ask for my blessing. They went out on a date without asking or without telling me. And Jay Webb was like, yeah, because he's not a man. And Jump Steady's like, whoa.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Well, we all know Jay Webb's history of speaking out of his ass. So.
Oh, they talked about it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. They talked about
It was-
that. They talked about the
Sugar
Blase
Slams.
Rose and Sugar
Yeah.
Slam.
Yeah. Oh, man, I got to listen to this episode now.
This was 2 weeks ago. We talked about, the FBI, the March on Washington, D.C. We mentioned that they brought up Sugar Slam versus Blase Rose. But the only thing we didn't actually cover last week was the Young Wicked Samantha thing. But, yeah, they totally covered it. Jump Steady had a big, long spiel about it and kind of set everything to rest. He basically said that Young Wicked is not off the label. And so, again, I don't know why he's not on Juggalo Day. It does seem strange, but whatevs.
I can't make it that day, guys. I got a date. Fuck.
Well, him not being on anything Hollow Wicked wise makes sense because they're doing that Hollow Wicked show in Colorado.
Yeah. I
Wait,
guess
wait
I
a
think-
minute. So one of my questions is, are we going to see the return of Samantha rapping?
Yeah, she's going to be featured on his next solo.
Right.
Her and Blase are going to do a song together.
Oh, my God. Just because they're girls? All right, let me say this. Everybody gets
No.
fucking upset about, like, the fact that Jay and Blase hooked up and now she's rapping on the label. But this is something that's happened like a billion gazillion times with music makers. What about Tina Turner and Ike? You know, like they were fucking and he put her on. Like what about Sonny and Cher? Like, you know, what's wrong with, you know, two people having a relationship and also having being in bed in business, you know?
So
I'll give you
one at a time, guys. One at a fucking time.
So
the problem is with that. The problem is that you have misogynists like Raya, who think women don't have any fucking rights or anything, and of course that means that no matter what, no matter how talented they are, they slept their way to the top. So it doesn't matter what their talent was; is that they gave some pussy to the guy. They put him up there.
I'm gonna give you two names: John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Oh,
Yoko Ono couldn't sing for shit. That's not who I'm talking about.
Yeah, her solo career blew up after he died.
Oh God!
okay, so here's the thing.
Hell no!
Shut up. Here's the thing. When it comes to Blase Rose, okay, I'm going to tell you why so many people can't stand her. Now, I've said before, I don't understand why she's getting so much fucking hate. And when I said that, what I meant was I don't understand that hardcore of a reaction. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God, dropping the hatchet. I'm gonna kill myself. This is stupid. Blah 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 blah. You know, like I'm like, okay, calm the fuck down. If you don't like it, don't listen to it, etc. That's what I meant. But I don't understand why all that hate. So some people have said, well, it's because she fucked Violent J and all this other stuff. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares, right? The thing about Blase Rose, what I can't stand, like listening to her, I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing poetic about her. She literally sounds like she's reading her shit out of a 13-year-old girl's fucking diary when she gets home from high school type shit, and the mean boy at school said something mean to her. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people are like, we're growing out of that shit, and it's like we don't care to hear stupid shit like that anymore.
You know what though? That just might be her role on the label, is to make music for the people that like that fucking shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's not for everybody. Oh wait, just like every other artist, they're not for everybody. Yeah.
But the problem is with her right now is Blase Rose is kind of having the Ghostbusters effect, the new Ghostbusters effect with people, where it's like, oh, if you don't like Blase Rose, that means you hate women and you're not a real juggalo. Wait, what the fuck? I hate women because I don't like an artist? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
CPN gets triggered by every Family Kids comment on the internet. This is why you need to retire, bro. I can't wait for the end of this year. It's coming for your health.
What I'm saying is a lot of people are getting that thrown up. Now, Shaunzy sent me this video of a feminist juggalette or whatever that I'm going to pwn hard on my fucking channel, right? But nonetheless, there's a part, you know, so she's saying that, you know, all the juggalos don't like Blase, they're a bunch of misogynist pigs and blah, 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 blah. But then she says this shit where, like, she's not there for your fucking entertainment. No, yes. You stupid bitch. That's exactly what she's there for. That's her exact goal.
She is there. Yeah.
She's trying to become a professional entertainer. What the
wait, are you taking something she said in her lyrics seriously? Like you believe that AJ was shooting holes in the floor in the studio or some shit?
No, I know what he's talking about. I know the video he's talking about.
No, obviously not. Yeah, it's this video of this chick saying, Blase guys, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't like Blase, you're a fucking misogynist. And you guys got to understand, he's not there for your fucking entertainment. No, that's her fucking. That's actually what she's trying to be there for.
Right.
Fucking entertainment. What the fuck?
No, that's awesome. That's horrible. I mean,
I can't relate. I can't personally relate to Blase Rose. That song, Tommy. The only reason I like that song is I'm like, it's like if Carrie happened, but in real life without telekinesis. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay, I can get that one. You know, but I'm not really a big fan of what she's put out so far, because I'm not a 15-year-old girl. I can't relate. I can't relate to being called bulimic. Look at me. No one called me bulimic. Called me.
Yeah, you.
My question is there going to be like, I mean, if she's a young girl, a young woman, she's out there, she's on the road, her and Jay aren't together anymore. You know, that's a thing in the past, according to the Hatchet Herald.
Allegedly.
Is there going to be, like, I mean, look, Tech-9, he comes on stage, and then he goes backstage and he comes. You know what I mean? He's like, I got condoms, ladies. Come line up. The stage is on the left. You know, he's like, I came here to do two things, rap with Chris Calico and fuck your girlfriend. So let's get this going. Like, you know.
I was at a Tech-9 show once, and by the end of the show, they literally had, like, they had this gate behind them for the scene. It was just covered with bras and panties. I was like, all right,
Hell
well.
So
hey,
I only
Look,
said they were going to do a song together because they're both taking psychopathic penis.
So listen, my question to you is, you know, all the dudes on Psychopathic have had their fair share of groupies. We know this. And we know this because we know juggalos. And I know plenty of juggalos that have vouched for, you know, like, oh, this person has slept with that person. And it's all not our business. And it's not a big deal because that's how the world works. People like to stick their dicks in holes and you know, it makes what makes you feel good, and you're sleeping with a superstar. Like, so what? So what if you're a star fucker? You know what I mean? So what if you got a piece of action from a fan? My question is, are there going to be juggalos out there that mac on Blase Rose, and she's like, sure, I'll fuck a groupie. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fuck this juggalo, this ninja in this city. I got lows in different area codes, you know?
I see what you did there. I like
She
it.
needs to do that song.
I got lows in different area codes.
Hey, Blase, if you're watching, I'll fucking collab with you on that track. Hit me up, BstMstR.
All I'm going to say is next time I'm at an ICP show, you know how, like, women, the juggalettes usually drool over Shaggy? I'm going to walk up to him and go, you know, he's not there for your entertainment.
Right, exactly. Or no, I want to see Blase fucking come out and say she's pulled more bitches than Madrox. Because I am going to say on Psychopathic, I honestly believe Madrox has been the sex symbol.
Oh, yeah.
And what made me say that was when I went to the Black Rain tour. I remember they opened up with the Corrosion song, Rotting Souls, Corrosion. And I remember the way they did their intro was every time one of their parts would come out, that's when they came out. And I remember when Madrox walked out, every chick in the building fucking exploded. And I was like, oh, so he's the one they all like. Okay, I got it.
Vaginas just gushed all over the floor, and Fago hadn't even been thrown.
Starts putting spider legs in your hair. Be like, what's up?
Grab her right in the pussy.
Yes.
All right, guys, let's get this topic going here. I want to read, because I don't know if everybody's aware of what's been going on with Rude Boy, and I wasn't even really aware, but we got this post from the 6th of October, and it says, and this is Rude Boy posting, so many emotions, so many thoughts. First and foremost, I give honor and praise to God. I'm truly humbled and overwhelmed by by all the love and by all the love and support at hatchetgear.com. No. By all the love and support from you, the family, for me at this time. They went inside of me to try to repair some blockage in my arteries Tuesday morning. Well, they went inside of me. They didn't even bother. Too much damage and blockage in 3 major arteries. So this Monday, 7 a.m., I will be going for a triple bypass open heart surgery. Holy shit.
Jesus.
I cannot lie, people. I am scared to death about this. But I want you to know that your love and prayers have really made me so happy during this crappy time. I won't be on here much the next few days as I will be resting up. for this major surgery Monday. But once again, I want to let you know how awesome you have all made me feel. I do need one favor. Let's not let this heart disease thing go in vain. Do me this favor. Get yourself checked. It may just save your life. I truly love you all. I pray, Lord, that Monday may bless the hands of the doctors that will be working on me. And Jesus' almighty name, amen. It's like a prayer. And then he says, Lisa will keep everybody updated on Monday to see how everything goes from Root Boy. So, yeah.
I'm guessing that's his wife.
Okay. I didn't know that. But
No, I was asking. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. But, yeah, so triple bypass surgery, Rude Boy, Monday. Fuck.
Damn. That's some serious heavy shit, man.
While I'm on this...
You know what's sad?
What's that?
You know what's sad? What's sad about that whole thing is that Rude Boy has been part of this shit since day one, since before any of us were part of it.
Yeah, you're hanging out backstage getting wrestlers' autographs and shit.
How many juggalos out there are talking about this?
Not many. Not many, dude.
That's rough, dude. Like, damn. I hope he has a speedy recovery.
That's important. And the problem is that that's the kind of stuff that we're not focusing on. Is that people like that who have been part of this whole thing forever, you know, that needs to be focused on. Yeah. That's some scary shit.
Yeah, they're all getting up there, dude. So
they have a lot more focus and a lot more attention on the fact that he could die, and we would lose a big part of psychopathic. I don't care what anybody. That's like a founding father of that shit,
right?
You know.
Yep.
It you know, knock on wood, I really hope that everything turns out okay. It makes me think about how they gave him a big to-do of retiring from wrestling this year at the Gathering, you know. One last hurrah in the ring with Violent J and Too Tough Tony. I mean, I was there for it, and it was really cool. And, they kind of set it up, made him look good, and it was like a big old party in the fucking squared circle, you know.
I was also there for it.
Me too.
It was fun.
I was at the casino.
Yeah, Shaunzy, you were. Could have been.
You don't matter, Shaunzy. That's why you don't matter.
Yeah.
Hey guys, really quick, before we continue, I do have to go. I got to be at work in fucking 50 minutes.
Right on.
So I got to get up at this motherfucker. But this was fun. And if you haven't seen it yet, the new Power Rangers trailer is out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It looks sick.
I'll have to check that out, even though I don't give a shit about Power Rangers. But I never gave a shit about Pokemon before Pokemon Go.
I grew up with Power Rangers.
Fuck y'all. Y'all some bitches. How about that? Except
the operative part of that word is you grew up.
Hey, well... I listen to
that's a
Insane
tough
Clown.
talk for motherfuckers who listen to clowns. Shut the fuck up.
Insane Clown Posse.
Hey, ICB's not here for our entertainment, dude.
Right.
I know.
I also want to point out, is that the Young Turks with an Insane Clown policy?
Yeah, it's because it's because they're covering the clown hysteria, so they like to put a witty pun in.
Yeah. First of all, fuck the Young Turks.
Yeah, fuck the Young Turks.
Fuck the Young Turks.
I'm not a fan of them, but they've always stood up for ICP.
Oh yeah.
No, they haven't actually, and we're straying way off topic right now. Shaunzy, why are you going to say first of all, and then that's it? You just ended it. Fuck the Young Turks. You're done. You said first of all. What about second? What's second of all?
I would pee in Anna's butthole.
All right. So, anyways, it was nice that CPN joined us. I'm gonna scroll up. We're in the Ninjas in Action Facebook group right now. There was some. Shaunzy got mail. Not important. Next. Let's see. What was I looking for here? Whoa. I just scrolled way the fuck down. Come on, my mouse sucks. Whoa. Here we go.
The joys of Mac.
I don't know. Looks like our friend Bradley just shared this meme. Should I fade or should I go?
Zing.
All right. That's not what I was trying to show you. I was trying to show you. All right. Remember the other week, maybe 2 weeks ago, we were talking about those Joker's cards that were made by the Corpse Circus guy, and I told you guys about this. I told you about the Joker's card that was made, the Joker's card image that was made by Killator. Killator, is that his name? Of Corpse Circus?
Yeah.
The majestic, obese, money-hungry bitch found. And this is the graphic that he put out there before he decided to, you know, make a character out of all the members of his group based off of Joker's cards. I mean, I'll give him this. He's a good graphic designer. But this is some fucking hater shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is why I say
you failed, and you're still little and don't have very many fucking fans, and we're so sorry. So I'm gonna make fucking Joker's cards to insult everybody because I'm a little bitch.
I think you just hit the nail on the head.
You know, there's a lyric from the new Joker's card where Violent J says that. How does it go? He's talking about how they're all secretly hound dogs.
Yeah.
All the haters are secretly hound dogs. I kind of feel like that is Corpse Circus all day. You know, secret hound dogs. So
well, they took time out of their day to make this. So
you mean all the touring and the festivals and everything they put together and all the?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
8 million
no, they don't
views,
do that.
dude. Yeah, it's true.
Well, you see, to make this graphic doesn't take that long. But to put this online and to get all this attention from juggalos, and let's face it, there's a lot of people out there that love to hate on ICP, but they're still into horrorcore music. And this right here is like, come on, everybody, look at me. Let's all relish in what we say we hate together, when really we just can't stop focusing our attention on the fucking gorilla in the room. Psychopathic, you know?
And here's a link to my Reverb Nation.
Check out my SoundCloud, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Anyway, I remember seeing this. I wanted to share it with you guys before. I didn't remember where it was. But
Yeah, I
there
remember
it
you
is.
talking about that.
Yep. And let's see here. Oops.
I don't
All
have
right.
much to say about it because it's just giving an idiot attention, and that's
No doubt. But I just wanted to share the graphic. We don't need to dwell. Here is a screenshot from Ice-T's Twitter account just a couple days ago. It says,
Yeah.
I'm cool with the Juggalos, so I'm good.
Yep.
I still think it was kind of tied into the whole clown thing. I think that's what he was kind of going
Well,
for.
yeah, I mean,
exactly
he's
what
on-
he was doing.
Yeah, he's on Twitter all day, and there's probably tweets before this and after this that you could put it in context, and probably somebody was, asking him questions about
what
ICP.
happened. I know what happened.
Nice.
He one of his fans asked him if he was worried about all the clowns running around,
Oh, okay, that
And all
makes sense.
and he said, "I'm good with the Juggalos, so I know I'm good."
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll protect you, Ice-T. If any clowns come up to you, don't worry.
Did you guys see
Dude,
that
that
other
fucking-
post?
Have you seen that Geico commercial?
Yeah.
Is that iced tea? No, it's
Yeah.
lemonade.
No, it's lemonade.
Read the sign.
Ice-T actually did a song with ICP, so
Well,
yeah, he's cool.
No way.
I wouldn't fuck with Ice-T.
he's a good guy
I,
too. He really
I
genuinely
really
is.
hope that Ice-T and maybe his band play the March on Washington, D.C. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, play Cop Killer.
Yeah, and I think NWA should play it too.
Play Fuck the Police.
Yep.
God. Good
I
start.
think that would be a good concert.
Yeah,
Why?
but then it turns into Clown Lives Matter, and then everybody's fucking offended, and
I'm triggered.
Well, don't worry. There'll be plenty of Harambe signs in the crowd to chill everybody out.
Especially if Shaunzy and Dave Maney are there.
Yep.
I'm only going to the march just so I can hold a Harambe.
Harambe side.
Harambe wouldn't stand for this injustice.
I'm just saying, David Mania doesn't know what's coming to him October 27th. You may not see him after October 27th.
Really?
What, is there some kind of plan?
Yeah. We're both going to the Twisted show in Louisville.
So I don't understand this veiled threat. I mean, are you going to give him a reach around or what?
Raping or something, really, is where it's going.
I do have a very nice basement. It's unfinished. It has a bunch of junk in it. You know, I'll slide him some bread under the door, bottle of water.
Wednesday, speculation was that you were going to turn him into a human corn dog.
Yeah. Human corn dog.
Fist first.
So
Shaunzy's been practicing the term, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Don't you hurt my dog. Chaos, don't you hurt that dog.
What's this going to be, Brokeback Ninja now?
you guys are out of control. I want to jump on to the next topic. This is a short one. We have to clarify something. You guys like this pumpkin I carved the other day? Check this out. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, I did it's an Ent from Lord of the Rings. It's coming at you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of pumpkin. I thought you were going to like say, "Want to see my pumpkin?" And there was going to be a hot ass girl with a nice ass walking by.
You want to see my pumpkin as I teabag the camera?
He just holds up a human head. Here's my pumpkin. Oh shit!
No, it's a bowling ball. You know. Well, it's part of my dude outfit for Halloween. A bowling ball bag. You know.
I saw you cooked up them guts too.
My brother bought a bottle of pumpkin spice Jack Daniels.
Ugh.
And I thought, they've gone too far.
Is that James that did that?
Yeah, but apparently it's good. I haven't tasted it yet, but
I can't remember who made the joke, but you know, since there's that pumpkin craze every year, someone had to have invented pumpkin flavored condoms.
Yep.
Oh god.
No, but Halloween. That's the transition. We're talking about Halloween. CarnivalSpirits plans on hosting a hangout, and Davamania wanted to clarify today, just for y'all, that the hangout is actually the night before Halloween. Okay, it's going to be at midnight, but the night before Halloween, not like Halloween night. You know what I'm saying? So Devil's Night going into Halloween, September 30th, but at midnight. But Eastern
September
Standard Time.
What, are we going back in time?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, did I say September? Jesus Christ.
Wake me up when September ends.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks, Juggalos are going to be like, oh, wait. I actually, dude, I am way... Look at me. I'm drinking Pepsi. Oh, my God.
God damn it.
So anyways, if there was any confusion on when our hangout is, it's the night before Halloween, Eastern Standard Time, midnight. Well, go look at the trailer. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's going to be...
Unfortunately, Halloween falls on a Monday, so it'll be...
So it's So in other words, it's Sunday night. Right.
Yeah, going into Monday. So.
Right. All right, what else we got here?
Oh, and we're doing giveaways also during the hangout. So
yeah,
you can win some free shit. Who doesn't love free shit?
I don't.
Of course.
No, but I'll probably contribute to the hangout giveaways.
Definitely.
All right, so I want to power through some of these mini topics. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm going to plug my shit. I was featured on my friend's YouTube channel this week. It's called Gaming Without Parole, or Without Parole Games. Can't remember what the URL is, but it's a video game channel. My friend was nice enough to have me co-host, and we filmed for over an hour, turned into 3 segments, 3 different YouTube videos. First one, it's called the Weekly Wrap-Up, where me, him, and his other co-host, we talk about what we've been watching or playing for video games this recently, and it's pretty cool. It's a good watch, you know what I'm saying? And then the second segment is called Video Game True or False. It's pretty cool.
That was fun to watch. I watched that one.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. What?
TJ, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you hook me up with that other co-host?
Right?
Because god damn.
I can send you a link.
No, genuinely though, it's a great. I loved it. I watched all 3 of them, and it's good stuff.
Yeah. No, they're awesome. I mean, look, Brian
really
is a
are.
good friend of mine. I've known him since I've been a juggalo. I mean, I met that dude in college since I first became a juggalo in 1997. And I credit that year because that's when I first saw ICP live. That's when I first, when I really, opened my eyes to what is going on with this band and these Jokers cards. And you know, I started following them religiously, for real. And I already had owned Riddlebox for over a year. And I listened to it, whatever, but it didn't hit me until I saw them live. And then I just started buying all the back catalog and checking out Shockumentary, and the rest is history. But the third segment of Gaming Without Parole last week, he dedicated the whole episode to me explaining the Juggalo phenomenon to him. And they were really cool. They were all open ears, and they let me basically ramble on and on about. I tried to be as concise as I could, and I did a little show and tell with a bunch of my memorabilia, and it was just a lot of fun. And I haven't made a video that I'm that proud of in a long time.
Yeah, dude, that was
Well,
awesome.
and I like the fact that they really listened.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, fake bullshit. They really were interested in all the stuff you were showing them and what you had to say and shit. So I thought that was pretty cool. I liked it.
What I liked is that Michelle honestly didn't know what Fago was. She didn't know nothing. You know what?
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me, because we all live in our Juggalo bubbles. We all assume, oh, you didn't know that? Oh, what rock have you been living under? No, man, this is actually the underground. Not everybody knows what we're into and what's really good. So it was kind of a refreshing reminder for me. And at the same time, I mean, I'm up on CarnivalSpirits all day, every day. And yes, I don't know who's watching us, but I assume that the people who watch us are watching us for a reason, because they like to learn some shit, or they enjoy our banter. But we're trying to keep it real with y'all. And we're also not trying to sugarcoat. We're not trying to dick ride. We're not sycophants here. We're real juggalos, and we all have our own opinions, And so I'm just saying, it was refreshing to be able to express myself in my juggaloism to a non-juggalo audience, and you guys are the shit who submitted questions for them. And I would say, if you guys want to continue submitting questions for them, you video game ninjas, out Brian and his channel and give them some questions to answer. I mean, whatever. Send your messages to his Facebook as a private message, and you get like Panic did, and you get to see yourself asking the question. If you just post it on his wall, they're not going to be able to rip the video. So that's why.
Yeah, I was really. I'm going to be honest. I was really shocked that they only have 500 subscribers. They really need to have a lot more. They're worth watching.
Yeah, like production was really good for
Yeah,
being a new
I was
channel.
like-
Together.
I was like, wow, he's on a big channel, and I looked at him like 500 subscribers. What the fuck?
I know, right?
Have that many?
He's
You know?
only been at it for a little over a year now, but that's no excuse. Everybody should be subscribed to Gaming Without
I agree.
Especially if you love video games.
I commented on it and was like, now we just need to get them both to the gathering. And they replied back like, Michelle would go, but good luck getting Brian out of his house.
Yeah, he really is a shut-in for sure.
I'll be her chaperone at the gathering any day.
Right?
She was blown away by how much just shit ICP puts out. Like, she's like, they got their whole world pretty much. They got coloring books, board games, movies, video games. Like, she was blown away. I was like, yeah. See, it's like you said, like, it's common knowledge to us. Like, we know this shit's around. And I'm thinking everybody knows it's out there.
And it was refreshing for somebody to be so surprised and amazed.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it really was.
And to not be judgmental. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't give me any attitude. And they're sincere, too. Like, after that episode was done filming, Brian kicked me right out because he wanted to get to editing. I mean, he had that first segment up at 4:30 in the morning, and we finished filming. So his turnaround on videos is impressive. Like, he puts in work,
Yeah.
yeah, he deserves a lot of attention. His production is incredible.
Well, that's why I was very happy to not only do that episode, but then also, promote it on our channel, on CarnivalSpirits Facebook page. DC Fago guy sent it to Fago lovers. Scotty D posted it, and I had to thank Scotty for doing that, and I tagged him, and I'm like, I don't know if you watched it, but I shouted you out and talked about you a little bit. And he responded right back, like within minutes. And he was like, well, I'm 24 minutes into it, so it must be at the end. And it was. I mentioned him at the very end. So
Is that a good segue?
Yes, that is a good segue. Thank you. But the last thing I want to say is, I'm repeating myself. I was going to say, you guys should go subscribe to Gaming Without Parole and check out some of the videos on the channel and leave comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, interact with the dude. This is not, I'm not saying like do it because I said so. I'm saying do it if you're into video games and you actually like the content. But if you actually do play video games, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Like, it's a good fucking channel.
Not at all.
Nope. Yep.
Not at all. It really is a good show.
Exactly. All right. Let's see here. So, segueing into Fago Lovers podcast featuring Vinny, the ICP kid. And the fact that Roscoe has mentioned CarnivalSpirits yet again on the podcast. I know I mentioned this in the video a couple days ago, and I just want to reiterate that Vinny, the ICP kid, is just one of those dudes that it's like everybody knows who he is. You know what I mean? Talk about being a pseudo-famous juggalo. Vinny, the ICP kid, is like the first micro-celebrity.
Yeah.
He's like the boy Blue without being on the internet and fucked up all the time.
No, but you're right, man, because Blue ain't a fucking celebrity. Vinny, the ICP kid, is.
Well, yeah.
I want to meet that guy. And I don't know if he goes to gatherings. I don't know if he goes to fucking shows like Hallowicked shows or whatever.
Yeah, he does.
Was he at the gathering this year?
Yeah. He in an interview, he was talking about that.
Yep.
God damn it. Why didn't I fucking see him? I'm so...
It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing about his dad passing away, and then he went to the 17th annual, and that really helped him.
Yeah.
With his dad's passing, and he did a bunch of video work and photography, I think, for the gathering. So,
well, it would be really dope to fucking talk to that dude. I know that he did interviews with Fago lovers, but I'm just saying that if anyone out there can help connect Vinny with us, I would love to chop it up with that ninja and that would just be a dream come true for me. Because I don't know, it would be historical for me to connect with someone like that. That would be dope as fuck.
He's like relatable because he is us, right? I mean, pretty much. He's just a juggler.
Yep. And one of the things I loved about his interview 4 years ago, talking about how when he went to the gathering in 2000, or the first gathering, a lot of juggalos were fucking hating on him, chanting "Vinny is a bitch," right? And he was so cool about it. He was so like, they were razzing me. Juggalos do that. It's okay. And he was above it. Okay, that right there is like the most impressive thing ever. To be criticized or hated on or trolled and to be above it. You know what I mean? Very highly commendable, in my opinion.
Envy and jealousy can be an ugly thing.
All right, so the real transition is I want to clarify, reiterate, and revisit my review / rant on Not Slim One's $1 million giveaway contest that went down this last week. If you guys aren't familiar with it, Not Slim did a month-long contest where he basically he's giving away free tickets to Hallowicked and a bunch of other stuff, a big prize pot of various Juggalo items. And in order to win that prize, you had to subscribe, watch, like, and collect secret words and submit them to his email address at a certain time to be entered into a drawing, which I did. And I don't know. I guess now what I'm trying to do is pull up my video here. Give me 1 second. So I made a video where I reviewed this contest from beginning to end, and I've gotten a little bit of a kickback from Not Slim about this. And I just want to, I want to put it to rest, first of all. This is not going to be the beginning of anything. This is the ending of something right here, because there's a little bit of confusion. And the confusion is that I'm hating on him for all these reasons, when really I have one main issue that is said in my video, but I think it's clouded by all my other opinions or all my other observations. Not everything I said in the video was meant to be a criticism, but he took a lot of what I said to heart, and he actually has not really owned up to what I called him out on. So I just want to set the record straight and say that I don't hate Not Slim One. And like I said in my video, I don't want that blood. He has up to what it is that I have called him out on. So I just want to tell everybody that it's not a big deal. And CarnivalSpirits is going to continue to be subscribed and like the dude's videos. But like he said in his video announcing the winner, I do what I want, and if you don't like it, suck it. That right there, I got to admit, is what prompted me to make my review rant, because he did something and he brazenly said, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to do this because I do what I want. So I made a review rant about that situation because I as well do what I want, okay? We all do what we want. And we're all adults. We're all allowed to do what we want. That's the whole point of this, is that, if you're going to be in the public eye, you're going to live your life and do life vlogs, and you're going to, film yourself and every little fucking thing you do. And then you do something that someone doesn't like, you can't censor them and say, no, don't talk about me. Don't don't put me on blast. What I didn't like is that the rules to his contest apparently were that you have to spell everything perfectly, and he like didn't accept certain entries because of spelling errors.
Yeah.
But then in his announcement of the winner video, he put himself on blast, saying that he entered a very, very close friend into the contest who had no time to enter. And he was just like unapologetically like, yep, I did that. If you don't like it, suck it. And I don't like that, because that's a slap in the face that everyone who actually did sit down and watch 6 hours of videos. Shaunzy.
I did that. I actually watched the videos, liked, I've been subscribed, collected the words, and, you know, we did that. I did that, and I just, you know, Blake's a cool guy. I have no problems with Blake. But I did take the time out of my day, whatever, to collect those words because I wanted to go to Hollow Wicked bad. Like, that's on my Juggalo checklist to go to Hollow Wicked in Detroit. So I collected it all. And then that goes back to the entry of me just kind of joshing him and putting sorry instead of sorry, which in his video where he gave away the secret word, he said sorry. So I was just like, haha, sorry. And that was disqualified me.
Right. And I did the same thing because I thought it was funny too.
Yeah, I thought it would be no big deal. I thought he would get it, get the joke. Like,
right.
Whatever.
Now, he didn't get the joke, but he knows how to dish out jokes like there's no tomorrow. All right. And the other thing that personally kind of, like, I wasn't going to make this video just because he disqualified me from the contest, but he sent me this rude email telling me that I didn't like 7 out of 8 of the fucking videos when I did. And even after I proved it in my video, he responded that he's still having a hard time confirming those like videos, which is just dumbfounding to me, that he's that incapable of handling his own fucking contest. And I've sent him the screenshots. I even went so far as to go on to my personal Twitter account, and I went down CarnivalSpirits tweets, and I found each and every tweet that came from us liking his videos, and I retweeted all 8 of them. And guess what? His Twitter account is tagged on every single one of them. So it's so asinine to come at me like you didn't qualify, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I wasn't gonna make a huff about it until he came out.
I just have a quick comment, little freaking opinion on it.
Sure.
Shit was rigged from the start.
Okay, but hold on. Before you elaborate, because you're free to do that, I just want to emphasize that the only reason I reviewed this contest and didn't like settle this privately with him is because what he did didn't just affect me. He disqualified other people for spelling errors, and then he entered a good friend into the contest who didn't properly qualify, which is hypocritical at the least. And it's like, you know, it just really bugged me that he would come out and say that and then be like, if you don't like it, suck it. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna make a video explaining how I don't like that, you know. But I also in that video said that I actually like his videos, and I think more juggalos. It would be cool if more juggalos were as ambitious with video content, and it would be awesome to see more people do things like what he's doing. But what he did in that contest wasn't cool, and I'm not cool with that. And he's like, well, would you have made that video if you won? If I won that contest, you know what would have happened? I would have made a video telling everybody that CarnivalSpirits is about to give away all of these prizes that I just got from Not Slim One. You know what I mean? I was going to divvy the prizes out to everybody, including the tickets, because I'm not going to Hell of Wicked, even if I had the free tickets. I'm being honest to God. You guys know, I've told you, no intention of going to Hell of Wicked. But yeah, it just sucks, man, because he's so salty about my video, but he has no, like, he can't acknowledge the fact that maybe people are salty that you nitpicked people for not qualifying over spelling, and then you broke your own rules.
He wanted someone specific to win. Maybe not just exactly one person, but he wanted to handpick the person who won the whole thing. And that shines in that one comment, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, suck it. That is just a defense mechanism of saying, I can't argue your facts. I can't tell you you're wrong, so I'm just going to say, fuck you, you know? And maybe that's not what he said, but...
Well, yeah, it's not in that order, but those things were said. He got very concerned about me not responding to his messages. And the truth is that I was super busy, and it was really kind of annoying that the cutoff time being midnight, and he emailed me at like 12:15 in the morning, and the new cutoff time to like videos that I already liked was 6 in the morning. Like, who's going to be awake from midnight to 6 in the morning to go like videos? Like, I got to work, man.
I got that email too.
Yeah, but I don't check my email before I go to work.
I don't either. I don't either.
When he realized that I had a problem with him, he slid right into my DMs. But when I didn't qualify for his contest, he didn't slip into my DMs then. He sent me a fucking email that I didn't receive. So I was triggered, and I actually didn't call him names. I didn't call him a bitch in my email. You can look at, I actually called him Butch. That wasn't a typo. I mean, I gave him the bird, but this is to someone who's like, fuck the fuck off. And, you know, dude, he actually is a dick to people in a fun way. He's a funny guy, but he likes to troll. You know what I'm saying? He likes to poke fun at his friends. And it's just so weird that he has such a thin skin when all I did was...
That's why he does what he does. That's why he acts the way he does.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I just wanted to set this to rest. I don't want to dwell on it, but I want everyone to know that, you know, if you're going to do a contest, don't break your own fucking rules and then get mad when you get called out on it. So, I don't know. That's
and
weird.
Also, I want to add, I don't think anybody who was saying, like, I even wrote a comment saying, anybody saying you're out of line and this is like saltiness, I said, I said to him, did you even watch till the end? Where you're like, I wish more Juggalo YouTubers put in that work that he does, because not Slim.
Yeah, and he did put a lot of effort into it, and I commend him.
He does. Yeah, and you also plug his channel in the description of that video.
He actually said to me that he's like, you're questioning me being a Juggalo. I think he got that because I was saying something about, like, I support real Juggalos on YouTube. I didn't mean that I'm saying he's not a Juggalo. I'm saying that the reason why CarnivalSpirits liked playlists is so long is because I support all Juggalos, and there are a lot of Juggalos out there making content besides Blake. So, yeah, there's a lot of fucking videos to scroll through when you're trying to find Blake's videos. I think everybody else maybe who entered this contest, it was a lot easier because maybe these people aren't liking tons of videos and he could just find all 8 of them real quick, you know, over the past month. But
well, I know my liked video playlist has like over 1,300 liked videos, so
it's rough, man, because I knew that putting him on blast like this was going to have a repercussion, but I didn't think that he was going to ignore the main point of my rant and just, like, basically come at me for all the other minute stuff, like the clickbait thing. I don't care about the clickbait thing. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of whack in my opinion, but guess what? That's my opinion. I have a right to my opinion. I'm allowed to say I'm not impressed with that. It doesn't mean that he, like, broke a rule by doing that. That wasn't a rule-breaking move. The rule-breaking move was just entering your homie in the contest who didn't enter properly. That shit pissed me off. That's the reason I made my video. Because on top of telling me that I didn't enter properly, and he still can't find my it's like, why even like, oh my God. Now I'm starting to get like heated. Like my face is feeling hot because it's insane. It's insane to me that he would have a contest like this, and when you get an entry, he must have spent like what? How long do you think he spent scrolling through CarnivalSpirits liked playlists before he gave up because he only found one, and then emailed me to tell me that shit? They were all there, all 8 of them.
I don't know, man.
He overextended himself with the rules is the problem.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I wish he didn't do that. He's like, oh, don't worry. The next contest will have easier rules. I'm sorry for the confusion of the rules. There was no fucking confusion of the rules. The rules were fucking simple as fuck.
Subscribe, like,
share.
the words.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, man, because every single message he's ever sent me has an average of 2 to 3 typos. You know? Every fucking message he sent me has typos in it. So this whole like you misspelled a word, and I'm like, hey, you're busting my chops over and misspelling a word. He's like, but other people misspell words too. So it wasn't just me.
Have you not seen 90% of the juggalos that post on social media? And
that's not a good criteria. You can have juggalos enter. That's how you rig a contest right there. Make spelling a factor.
Like, you ever want to learn what 14-year-olds talk to each other through text messaging and shit? Just look at the juggalo. You have 30-year-old motherfuckers talking like that, so...
Just go watch any of the comments of Carnage.
Yeah, I was going to say, watch comments of Carnage.
Well, I wanted to, but honestly, I want to move on because it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows the deal. And
yeah, I ain't got no beef with him. I just, like you said, I didn't like how it happened.
Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again. I don't want bad blood. But if he's going to come at me like, dude, this, but not own up to what he did, then... You know, fuck, dude. Like, don't expect me to. It's not water under the bridge. Here's the thing. He said he was going to keep it anonymous. He's like, I'm not going to tell you who didn't enter properly, but I entered them anyway, a.k.a. me and someone else. And he's like, and I'm not going to tell you who my friend is in case they win to keep it fair. How does that make sense? That doesn't keep it fair. That's you covering up the fact that the winner might not have entered properly. That's a cover-up. That's not fair. So
can I add one thing?
You can add one thing.
I'm just going to say, Gathering 18, there needs to be a pudding wrestling match between TJ and Blake, and then you guys can hug it out and say sorry to each other, and everything will be fine.
Why would I do that?
I'd promote the shit out of that.
No, did you see what I did there? It would be a video, and it would be a why would you do that video?
That's all I have on that subject.
I wanted to be on one of his challenges at the Gathering, and it didn't happen. I mean, I had a great time at the Gathering with him. He acts differently off camera than he does on camera. And, you know, what we do here on CarnivalSpirits is a lot different than what he's doing on his channel. He's trying to become big on his channel. And, you know, I don't want to put him down for that, but it's like to be like, oh, I think I deserve this and I've been working hard and I do what I want, that attitude, like, you ain't shit, bro. Like, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, take it down a notch. Like, I'm not impressed with I'm just not impressed, okay? Be real. Keep it real. And in his video, he's like, I'm going to keep it real because that's what I do. And he put himself on blast. So don't tell me that I put you on blast. All I did was review your fucking contest, and I don't like it. But I don't have to like it because I'm not under your control. You can't censor me just like I can't censor you. You can do what you want. No one ever said you couldn't. Now I'm like talking to him as if he's watching. I don't think he's watching. It's not important.
I need to add one other thing now, since you kind of brought up the wanting
man.
to be
You're
big
pushing
thing.
your luck. You already asked if you could add one more thing. Now you want to add
Okay.
fucking one
Just
more
one-
thing?
Just one more thing.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody knows, but like, okay, so I like his shit, and so I actually started chronologically from the beginning of when he started posting videos, and have been slowly working my way up to recent stuff.
Right.
And he actually, in his first few videos, is videos with him and another YouTuber that's actually big, Pug1, which I don't know if anybody knows who he is.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He's on videos with
Yes,
Pug One.
yes. If you go back and watch his very first videos, it's him and Pug, fucking sitting out at Pug's place.
So from Dave's farm?
No, Pug's actual place, since Dave's farm got shut down.
Oh.
But yeah, he's on video with Pug1 at Pug1's place, and once TJ mentioned him wanting to be big, it kind of put it together for me, like, oh wait, he wants to be big because he was hanging out with Pug1, who is a fairly big Canadian YouTuber. Which is cool because I used to love watching Pug1 stuff, and I've always questioned him being a juggalo because there's sometimes when they're in his shop, he'll like turn around and it'll kind of go past a trash can, and there's always Faygo bottles in his fucking trash can, always.
Nice.
But he never admits to being a juggalo.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to get big. It's just to do anything to get big. Like I remember once on video, he said, I want to be TMZ famous at the gathering this year. I'm going to do some fucked up shit and get TMZ famous. And that was kind of cringeworthy for me because I'm like, really, bro? Like, that's what you want? You want 15 minutes of fucking TMZ fame?
Right.
I mean, I guess, like, but anyways, we're not in competition with him. We do our thing. We have our format. He has his. And I actually like what he does. But I don't like that fucking contest, man. I wish I never entered it. Because it's not worth the fucking headache, and I feel like it was a slap in the face to get that email when I knew that I had liked the videos, and to have that short deadline. Like he said that, oh, you have until 6 a.m. I didn't even get the email until 9 a.m. So I was like, there's no way I can fucking actually get entered. And then in his video, he said, oh, well, I entered this person anyways because they've done so much to help us. And I'm like, now you're just kissing our ass anonymously saying that we've done so much to help you. Like, what have we fucking done to help you besides we've been promoting your shit in our fucking Hangouts? And I guess that's a big deal, to promote him like that, which that's cool and all, but you didn't even enter CarnivalSpirits into the contest. You entered TJ Larson, my personal name, which wasn't on the email in the submission. I entered as TJ BstMstR of CarnivalSpirits, and the YouTube channel that entered that competition was CarnivalSpirits. CarnivalSpirits liked those videos. So why didn't CarnivalSpirits get the plug and get entered into that competition? It's all fucked up.
If I fucked up, I would, other than you all to call me out on my bullshit. I know Big Irish is
crawling up your ass faster than you can say two whoops.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I'll call you out in a heart, and you know that.
You have.
Like when you had a personal issue and I touched base with you.
Yep.
You know that.
Yep.
Well, I think it's okay now to move on. I just want to lastly say that I don't want bad blood, and as much as his ego may be bruised, I know that he may feel like I'm trying to fucking put a stain on his reputation. All I'm saying is that I think transparency is more important than, having a reputation for, being this wild and crazy YouTuber, but not being honest. It put a bad taste in my mouth. And now that I've come out and said it publicly, I can put it to rest and I can move on. And that's all I got to say about it. You know what I mean? I ain't going to troll him. I ain't sweating him either. Like, he don't have to fucking acknowledge me or my gripe. But everybody who entered that competition has got to feel a certain way about the fact that the winner might not have even fucking entered at all. And he just hooked someone up with tickets because, you know, it was a very, very good friend. You know, they didn't have time to enter. But yet, you might have misspelled a word and didn't get entered. So that sucks for you. But his homie got entered, you know? So, sucks for you, though.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's that.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I've got
move forward.
another flyer to share with you guys. We're going to check this bad boy out right here. I don't even know if you guys know about this one.
I know everything.
All right. It is Insane Clown Posse presents Big Ballers Xmas Party.
In Illinois.
It's got Oddball Wrestling. It's got ABK. It's got Blase Rose. And ICP will be performing Holiday Tracks and Rarities. Oh, yeah. Big Ballers. It's taking place at Monsanto Ave at Pops.
I've been there.
December 17th. What's the venue like?
It's on the wrong side of St. Louis. I went there once for a Tech 9 show.
Wait. We're St. Louis, right?
Huh?
You're not talking like East St. Louis.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, this is by no means a racist comment in any way whatsoever.
Oh, get ready for a racist comment.
No. Truly. You don't want to be a white boy in the middle of East St. Louis.
Yeah,
That's all
I went there for a Tech 9 show, and of course Tech 9's colors red and black. So me and some friends were hanging outside of a gas station near the venue, and they go there. I said, "Oh, it's a Tech 9 show's going on." And he goes, "Oh, so that explains all the red." I was like, "Oh, yeah."
It's like shit.
My brother's car broke down there once, and the police pulled my brother over and said, "Listen, you need to get out of this part of town as quickly as possible." And that's how rough it was there.
But the venue's cool. But yeah. East St. Louis is it's on the wrong side of the arch. Put it that way.
Well, I've never been to a Big Ballers show. Oh, it'd be fucking cool. I've been saying it, man. The more I think about it, I really want to go to Juggalo Day. I've never been to a Hallowicked before. Not going to happen this year. But in 2017, I'm thinking about it. I actually really feel like next year I'm willing to use all my vacation time, all my paid vacation days, to make sure I hit up the gathering and the Juggalo March on Washington, D.C. I'm thinking about getting tickets for fucking Juggalo weekends. And wouldn't it just be the dopest thing ever to hit up Hallowicked and Big Ballers and just do a fucking a grand slam of Juggalo events? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking 2017 might be the year that I just do that shit.
Go for it, man. Go big, go home.
Exactly.
Yep.
I might have to leave my home behind, you know. I'm going to go homeless. I'm going to go homeless for the hatchet. That's going to be my tagline.
Yeah.
Going homeless for the hatchet.
Yeah, this is cool and all, but can a Juggalo homie crash on your couch? Because I currently don't have my apartment anymore.
Okay, in all seriousness, though, Jinx and I, this might be before you were on CarnivalSpirits, Shaunzy, so I don't know if you know about this talk, but DonChaos, you'll remember this. Remember we talked about doing a CarnivalSpirits tour and just traveling around and crashing at each other's houses and basically I don't know how that works. Basically, I'm just talking about taking a road trip and visiting homies, but wouldn't it be cool to coincide that with?
You don't want my big ass crashing at your house.
I do.
Oh man. Yeah, so if you guys are willing to let me crash on your couch, let me know. I'll be showing up at your door. I'll bring you an empty Faygo bottle from 1999. I don't know. I'll bring you a Spasmatic can from fucking 2007. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. I'll bring you I'll bring you house gifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about the rabbit?
I got you if you come to Omaha.
Right on. All right, let's see here. It is 5:30. We started late. I think we can go a little longer if you guys are down. But we are running out of topics. We already kind of talked about Young Wicked, but is it even worth mentioning that, you know, in the confusion of him dating Jumpsteady's daughter and that one show flyer that used to have the Hatchet Man on it, and then there was another version made that had all psychopathic stricken from the flyer. It's been putting the idea in people's head that maybe he got ejected from the label because of hooking up with Samantha. And then, to boot, he does a show with Twisted, and there's a picture of him with Monoxide and Jamie, and he's wearing a Magic Ninja Entertainment jersey, and he even has a look on his face where
and there's like, a picture of him and Lex.
That was just like the nail in the coffin for the speculation of speculations, you know?
The way I thought about it was this okay. Young Wicked and Bones have been juggalos since the same exactly. 13 young. So imagine, okay, you finally get to perform with Twisted. I can't think of a time where he's opened for Twisted at all. So, of course, like you're like, oh shit, some of my idols who got me into music, hell yeah, I'll put on a Magic Ninja jersey. I mean, he's like Juggalo love all day, no matter if it's Twisted or ICP.
Yep.
If you're a young rapper who these are your main influences, if I'm opening for them, I'll throw on a Magic Ninja jersey. Fuck it. Why not?
And I also think that Twisted has got to be somewhat of a mentors to Jesus Christ, could that truck be any louder? I feel like, you know, even though ICP, of course, are those icons and those mentors, Twisted are kind of on that same level, if not even more so, because Twisted are also juggalos that got into that shit under ICP. So it's like I said before, Axe Murder Boys, before they did it, Twisted did it. Getting taken into the fold and given that platform, you know?
Yeah.
And that brings to me that seems to forget, and it would make of the funniest meme.
Oh, that picture?
Yeah, it should say, Isham wears a great Malenko jersey at the gathering and no one bats an eye, but Young Wicked wears a Magic Ninja jersey and everyone loses their fucking minds.
Pretty much.
Someone needs to make that, please. Please.
Pretty much, dude.
We could probably make that happen. You know, CarnivalSpirits doesn't make memes often, but we could make that happen.
All right, so on to something else besides fashion choices.
I actually, I got a transition topic for y'all. Just give me 1 second. I got another flyer to show you guys. Something that just came across my feed the other day. I'm hoping that I can find it here. Nope, that's Bill Murray. Hold on.
I like how you just have like a, oh yeah, never mind. Bill Murray came up on my feed. Nothing new.
Hold on.
Hopefully it's not some incriminating photos of me and Big Irish.
No, dude. I wouldn't
you deleted those.
Okay, cool. Well, they still may be in the cloud, so Fappening Part 2.
Jesus.
I think it's up to Fappening Part 4 now, if another one's going to happen.
You would know that with your bag of dicks icon.
Hey, sometimes you just got to do stuff that it turns your camera off.
Oh, you taking a dump?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's jerking off.
Get the fuck out of here, I'm memeing.
Go away, I'm baiting.
Go away, I'm memeing.
Are you making that meme right now?
Probably.
I wish there was a screen
Probably.
share option for my phone. There's
Oh my god.
And TJ is off in La La Land.
No, I'm looking for this fucking flyer and I'm just not finding. You know what it is? Because I saw it on Instagram and now I can't find it on Facebook. All right, I'll just tell you. You know how Lex the Hexmaster and Scum are doing a tour together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just announced that the Worcester, Massachusetts tour stop is featuring Esham.
Oh shit!
So it's Esham, Lex the Hexmaster, and Scum. Yeah, and what's the name? Chaos. You got the flyer right there. What's the name of that tour?
It's called the Merciless Assailant Tour, and this is actually for the Denver date.
So imagine that flyer, but with Esham on it as well. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Damn.
RLP, Magic Ninja, and shit.
LSP. Shit.
Well, oh, Jesus.
My mouse is fucking up.
Woohoo! I'm the mascot of the old corporation. Woohoo!
Damn it, Dorn.
Talk amongst yourselves.
God damn it. Fuck you. Fucking Crazy McCormick, you're a piece of shit, and I hate you, and I hope your fucking dick falls off. All right, anyway. He already posted it into the Ninjas in Action.
Well, thank you, my man.
Thank you, Crazy.
Yeah, you're fired from Juggalo a Day. You're off.
You're out of here.
Yep, you're gone.
You're off the label, McCormick. You're off the label.
No, you're supposed to say it in your best Vince McMahon voice.
You're fired.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Well, while
thank
TJ
you.
is looking for that, I have a buddy that lives here in town. It's actually really good friends with A and B. Like before they even got on with Psychopathic. Supposedly, this is from his own words. I can't.
Talking about Jade?
No, Luke, Mad Hatter.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, when I talked to him about it, he said that they weren't kicking him off the label, but he was pushed onto the back burner to get the same kind of treatment like ABK, pretty much. That he was done getting to tour with ICP or anything, or getting a bunch of features on their shit. I can't clarify how true.
I definitely follow that dude, Mad Hatter, on Instagram.
Yeah, that's my homie.
All right.
He lives like 4 blocks away from me.
I finally found that flyer. I found it on my dude's Instagram. I just figured I'd go find it there because that's where I saw it. So here's that flyer. Here it comes. It's Friday, December 2nd. Worcester Palladium, Esham, Lex, and Scum. Graveyard, Spazza.
In Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester, Mass. Man. Fucking awesome, right?
Right.
And there's a good chance that my dude Wayne the Pain will be opening up. He's the one sharing the flyer.
Nice.
And he might just be trying to will it into existence, the secret, but still, I hope it happens for him. So there's that. This episode is very show centric, concert centric. All these shows, all these flyers. I'll say this: Fright Fest, Rock and Shock, that's coming up this next weekend, and on Sunday I'm going to see Twisted, Blaze, Lex. I'm going to see Zodiac Imprint. I'm going to get to see Mac Lethal. I get to go to the Rock and Shock convention. I get to I get to meet like a bunch of horror movie actors, and you know, I'm gonna meet the lead singer of Pantera. It's gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
Nice.
You guys remember MTV Headbangers Ball? I'm gonna meet Ricky Rackman.
TJ,
What's up?
stop fucking bragging.
I can't help it. I'm excited.
I'm jealous as fuck.
Me too.
I tell you what, I won't share the flyer. All these other flyers, I'll just leave that one out to your imagination.
If you want to see the flyer, just go to Spirits of the Dark Carnival.
No, but if you want to see me brag about it, wait until the week afterwards. Then I'll be sharing pictures.
You need to just go ahead and live stream that.
Oh man, I got issues, man. My phone, I either can't keep memory, I either don't have enough memory to film everything I want to film, or I can't keep my battery charged. You know what I mean? It's going to be rough because there's going to be so much to do and see, and I might actually just bring my iPad with me and use that to film so I can save my phone a little bit. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be. I need to get myself a damn video camera and stop relying on my fucking iPhone.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, you know, since you're a YouTuber and all.
You need to get one of these.
What's
This
that?
is what you need. It's a fucking battery pack.
I actually do have a Halo. It's a wireless phone charger. I used that at the gathering a little bit. It did help me a little bit.
Yeah, we recharged ours every night, so then our phones were just at 100% pretty much all day for the gathering.
I just got a text message from Miss Jinx. I'm going to put her on blast right now. She is getting tickets for Juggalo Day. She's going.
I see it.
The pot just got sweetened. She's not going to give her pair away with a really convoluted contest, is she? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry if he tricked you.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry if he tricked you.
Oh, man. All right. Have we actually covered all our topics?
No, there's a million more.
No, there isn't. I think we have.
I'm just having so much fun, guys. God.
Did we cover the whole Juggalo spoiled brat?
Well, when we brought up Rude Boy, you said you had something to say relating to that. Was it just the fact that nobody's talking about it? No one, was that it? Or?
Well, I mean, it extended from that. I mean, the fact is that the weekly CarnivalSpirits things that I've seen have really touched base with a lot of how I feel, that there are juggalos that apparently don't get that we are absolutely spoiled fucking rotten. What other band in the world allows you into their world as much as fucking ICP does?
True.
You know? What band do you know that you know the inner workings of everything, that you hear about all the personal shit, that you know all these things, and that they address them when they come up as an issue? But what it seems like is that it's always the negative, It's not like I was talking about with Rude Boy. I see Rude Boy post, and, because of a video I made a long time ago about Rudy's mom, not a lot of people had talked about it when she passed away. And I made a video, and frickin', Rudy and several of his siblings and his daughter and everything had added me to Facebook because they were so touched by what I said. And, that I was flattered that they even got to see it at all.
Wow.
I'm like, here I am just making these YouTube videos, and I was just shocked that they even got the opportunity to watch it. But it upsets me because it's that kind of thing that's to get overlooked, that doesn't seem to be the focus of things. It's all based on the negativity, and that goes into that whole thing that we're spoiled rotten little fucking brats when it comes to that shit. because
yeah,
we want what we want, and as long as it's beneficial to us, you know, or it helps to fucking create drama or create buzz about anything, then we're all about it. But when something like the shit with Rudy, the only place that I saw barely anything posted about it was himself posting on his page, you know? And I'm like, wow, you know, I've
I've
got all
seen
these
Fago lovers had shared it and stuff too.
Yeah. And I've got so many juggalos on my page and everything, and I that's most of my YouTube that's what it's for is juggalo.
I can't tell you how many juggalos I've had to delete from my Facebook just because it's nothing but drama.
And it just absolutely stuns me that there's no, you know, when it comes to that kind of stuff, why aren't we banding together and making an issue out of that as well? Hey, you know, Rudy could die. I don't want him to, but there is the possibility that could happen. You go under the knife and the possibilities are there.
You know, it's scary because if he does pass away, God forbid, how many ninjas are going to be like all about him? You know, it's going to be pathetic.
Yeah, and that's wherein I have a problem. You know, it's that nobody's making this issue out of what's going on and saying, okay, hey, this needs some attention. You know, maybe we aren't all people that pray, and but we're a million fucking strong, man. This dude needs our support, you know. And I see 100 people saying something about it. Every fucking juggalo in the world needs to know about it and make sure that they know that this is a dude that started this shit right along with IC. You know, and he needs our love and our support and everything else.
And that also goes back to the thing if he what's the word I'm looking for? If he does pass from the surgery, you know, God forbid, how many people are going to do the whole R.I.P. Rude Boy memes just because he passed away, but they really didn't give a fuck when he was alive?
Yeah.
In the surgery, how many of those people that are bringing it up are going to bring it up if he passes from the surgery?
It sucks, man, because I usually look at when a celebrity passes away, you see the people that lament that celebrity, and you're right, some of them, it's almost like it's a knee-jerk reaction. It's almost like they're just trying to like be polite publicly and be like, oh, rest in peace. Just want to let everybody know that I'm acknowledging the passing of someone that we both know. And it's really not like from the heart. It's more of like, you know, a social media like, hey, I know who that person is. They're gone now. Like, look at me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I agree. That's the reason why I didn't really make a video on the whole "Our Juggalo Spoiled Rotten," because it would just basically be me making a video of looking at a camera, saying yes, and then turning it off.
Yeah.
I tried to do my shit talking Sunday, even though I missed a couple weeks. I tried to.
Oh,
sorry, McMackanHoes. I thought you were done.
about that whole subject, and apparently the universe didn't want that to happen because the video corrupt while uploading, and so
you were telling me about that.
I tried to upload it 4 times, and it just would get stuck in processing.
Shaunzy, I forget what the ordeal was, but you once made a video on a subject, and you're like, here's my thoughts on this subject. Meh. And then you shut the video off.
What it was me just smoking cigarettes and drinking a beer and saying wah, and then turning the camera off.
I know, but what was it about? I can't remember what the shitstorm was.
elite juggalos are the only juggalos that go to the gathering.
You guys think you're elite juggalos, and you're like, meh.
Yeah, that video has 3 likes and 12 dislikes.
Are you kidding me? Oh my
Wow.
god.
That's like the salt. That's like the fucking post on Fagel Lovers about juggalos being spoiled rotten. The fucking salt in those comments is absolutely hilarious.
Well, if it wasn't for my need to make my review of that contest this week, we were going to do comments of carnage under that post, and we can do that next week if you guys.
I'm so down for that.
All right.
Make sure it's on the weekend.
Well, on the weekend, we'll definitely be coming back with comments of carnage, and we'll explore the comments under that.
I have a feeling our guts are all going to be hurting just from laughing so hard at some of those.
Yeah. Somebody's going to have to go get my spine off of a fucking electricity pole or something like that. They're going to have to find my guts because I'm probably going to explode from just ungratefulness. I mean, just the complete lack of gratitude that some juggalos show makes me honestly sick to my stomach. Like, it's ridiculous.
So, Shaunzy, before we end this episode of every Saturday afternoon, because I do want to wrap this up at 6, we ask every week for topic suggestions and questions. Now, this week we got one question, and I see a question in the chat right now. I'm going to read the question in the chat right now. It's from the Ghost, and it's directed at me. He says, BstMstR, I need to get something straight. And then he says, my homie, PN Studio, got a phone call, and he said it was you. He also said that you would check out my channel, learn Danish, and maybe travel to Denmark to meet us. Is that true or not? No, that's not true.
Okay, so were you were directing that at me?
No, actually, I was just cutting you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And also, you know what the other question is that we got for this episode.
Okay.
Did you forget already?
No, I know it.
Oh yeah,
I know it.
So look, guys, we got a question, and I said we were going to answer it, and I say this is going to be the last topic of the episode. Shall we? You want to do the honors and read the question, or do you want me to helms this one? Have we lost our enthusiasm for this fucking question topic, or I don't know?
Oh, go right ahead.
Do it.
No, man. No, go ahead. Let's do this.
All right.
Since somebody wants to know.
Well, give me a second. I need to pull up the question. I don't remember how it was worded.
Whoa.
All right. So on my video, my last video on CarnivalSpirits, asking for questions, we got a question from Twisted Big Papa. And he says, and I quote, I have a question. Am I able to watch in this live hangout even though I'm this so-called racist asshole that I didn't even know I was? The answer to your question is yes, and I saw you in the chat earlier, so whether you're still here or not, I don't know, but I'm not banning you from CarnivalSpirits for being a racist asshole. You're allowed to be a racist asshole. See, that's the thing.
That's the nice thing about being American.
Yeah, and I've watched some of your videos too. You like to harp on about the First Amendment and, you know, you love America. Actually are a little racist, or at least you portray yourself that way. Muslims, towards blacks. Your apology video for the post that you put up on Facebook which was a public post on Facebook calling Barack Obama the N-word, and then you backpedaled and were like, no, I'm not racist. I was only calling him the N-word, not anybody else. Like,
it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
So, anyways, my thing is this. I don't mind when racist people say racist things. That's just you waving a flag, letting us all know how you are. But we're not censoring you, and we're not. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's really all I'm going to put it.
I'm going to put it in the simplest words possible. We're not going to ban or censor ignorance. It happens everywhere.
Yep.
And just because you're an ignorant fuckhead who likes to say things like that, that's your business. Just don't put that kind of shit on our page. Plain and simple.
He never put it on our page, but what happened is that he's like friend requested a few of us, and Panic was looking at his page, and it was a public post, and he wasn't going to say anything, but then he scrolled down further and he found a post where he said, "Fuck CarnivalSpirits," and so Panic got triggered.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that he would. I'm saying don't. That's it. That's all.
Yep.
Just don't fucking do it.
Okay.
And don't expect me to respect you.
No, I have no respect for that at all. You can do whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I have to respect your opinion or respect what you say. But actually, MccanHoes is the one who brought this to light for me for Juggalo a Day. I'm not going to bring his channel too much more into that. But I want to get to his apology video.
10,000 cringe points.
He says that he only called him the N-word with a hard R because Barack Obama is an asshole for what he did to this country. Now, if somebody's an asshole, I'm calling him an asshole. Right? I'm not going to drop anything like that. And he says George W. Bush didn't necessarily leave him in the best position to run the country. Now, I'd call George W. Bush a cracker. It's like, dude, you can't really be like, all right, yeah, George W. Bush is a cracker. Okay. I make fun of white people all the time for being crackers, but I'm not going on the internet calling black people the N-word because your friend supposedly got arrested for quote-unquote speaking his mind.
No, the funniest part about that excuse...
Whatever that means.
The funniest part about that excuse is that his so-called friend is a black guy who got arrested for speaking his mind. So it's okay because that guy's black. But it actually doesn't really matter because one thing has nothing to do with the other. And I love how, he comes out, his knee-jerk reaction to, calling Obama the N-word is complete polar opposite to his backpedaling, where he's like, well, I have an African American friend. All of a sudden, he's Mr. PC. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I really took offense to it because, I mean, yeah, you may have black friends, but I don't even consider them black friends. They're my family. They'll take me in if I need a place to stay. They've accepted me more than a lot of white people have in my life. I've had people of other ethnicities accept me way more than certain white people.
Same here.
Especially, I mean, I don't want to bring this into it, but with a lot of the Juggalo stuff, when you're in high school and all that, the preppy white kids will poke fun at you and all that. But you have the minorities who will take you in no matter who you are. So I've seen more love and respect from people who are not my race than I have people of my own race. And I have people of different races who I consider my family who have crashed on my couch. I have godkids who are mixed. He probably has a problem with that. But
I mean, I get it. You're explaining your views. I think the point here is that he likes to get on YouTube. He likes to rant about politics. You know, he wants to review other Juggalo YouTubers. I would kindly request that you not review me or CarnivalSpirits. Just keep us out of your mouth. You know what I mean? I don't want you to review us. Like that would be my request.
And don't expect me to confirm the Facebook friend request you sent me.
Yeah, me neither. But TJ, what did I tell you in a private message on Facebook? These people you go around saying, we have a Muslim in the White House. What are they really trying to say that they don't say?
Oh, exactly, because there's a negative connotation to that where, yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. It's like he wants to say there's an N-word in the White House. But he can't say that because everyone will think he's racist. Except he went out and he was probably shit-faced. No, he was shit-faced and he probably just posted it all drunk and then he was like, oh shit, I just spoke my mind. I better delete it.
Yeah.
So but the fact that he deleted it is all the proof you need that he knows that, you know, what he did was fucked up. But I think his apology is even worse than the actual post because it was a non-apology. You know?
I don't care if it was just directed at Obama. It doesn't matter if it was, he said, it's not directed at anybody else. Well, dude, I don't care if it's not directed towards anybody else.
Yeah, except he posted it on his Facebook. He didn't send that as a private message to Obama. He didn't slide into the White House inbox, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'd say 95% sure your black friend, if he exists, probably wouldn't appreciate that post.
Nope.
I'm saying.
All right, look, we're at 6 o'clock right now. Does anybody have any last statements before we wrap this up? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm not sorry.
I do.
All right.
And I'm being genuine here.
Okay.
TJ messaged me yesterday, and I just wanted him to know it really meant a lot to me, the shit you said in that message. So I just wanted to say thank you because that's some shit I needed to hear for sure. I'm so used to being the one divvying out the fucking, you know, it doesn't always come back my way, but when it does, you know, it definitely is a huge help. And I just wanted you to know, appreciate that more than I could explain. So. All
I said in my message, my private message to Big Irish, was that, you know, he's good looking, but not that good looking, and you know he probably smells. So I'm glad I'm not actually in the same room as him. But
that's for real.
No, you're welcome, man. I love you like a brother, and that same goes for all y'all. You know, this whole Juggalo family thing, it's very unique. You know, like we were talking about before in my my visit at Gaming Without Parole, when I was explaining this shit to them, they were truly dumbfounded by the sheer magnitude of what our little huge subculture is all about. And I am fucking proud to be a Juggalo. And I really appreciate everybody who kicks it with us. I really appreciate everybody who throws comments and questions at us in the chat and in the comment section. I appreciate everybody who fucks with us on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. I mean, look, it's social media, and we're here to be social with y'all. So anybody who actually you know, interacts with us, that means a lot to me. And for the Juggalo Jedi Council and friends, MackanHoes, you know, Crazy McCormick, CPN, everybody who actually fucks with us on YouTube, you know, you guys are the shit. Now I'm getting all misty-eyed. Like I feel like the beginning of what's left, or nothing's left, and the end of Amazing Chuckle Brothers. Like, why you gonna fuck that shit up?
I have one thing to say, and then I'm pretty much done. And I think this may sum up the way I feel towards a certain somebody. And it's a quote from American History X. Hate is baggage. Life's too short to be pissed off all the time. It's just not worth it.
Yep.
Amen.
All right, and with those words of wisdom, I'm going to add, as always, slide into CarnivalSpirits.com, and we'll see you next week. Comments of Carnage. I'm stuttering like J-Web. What the fuck? Always remember to fuck the fuck off, motherfuckers.